Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk about institutionalism today. And what I mean by that, we're talking about man-made institutions. A lot of churches are involved with these various incorporated bodies that they support to supposedly do the church's work. It doesn't matter what the institution is doing. That's not our concern in this study. But it's the idea of institutionalism itself. Let's ask ourselves a few questions. The first one is, in Matthew 16 at verse 18, Jesus says, "And I will build my church." So let's ask ourselves the question, did Jesus build the institution? If the answer is no, and the answer is no, right, then the question is, well, why did Jesus not build it? Was he not smart enough to build it? Was he not smart enough to realize that his church needed it? No, he did not build it for a reason. He built his church. Now let's ask a follow-up question to that. Was the church in the first century able to do its job that the Lord wanted it to do without these man-made institutions? And if we are honest, we will say yes. The church was able to do its job, and it did it amazingly well without these man-made institutions. And that should hopefully clue us in a little bit as to what we need to do. A third question we need to ask. Come to Acts chapter 14. In Acts chapter 14, it talks about what each church was called to have, if you will. In Acts 14 at verse 23, it says, "So when they had appointed elders," plural, "in every church." Who has the oversight of these separate and independent bodies, if you will, these man-made institutions? Who has the oversight in them? It is not elders in a local work, and that's what the elders were to do. The elders were not to oversee another church. There were to be elders in every church shepherding the flock they were amongst. Well, who has the oversight in these man-made institutions? It's not elders in a local church. It's a board of directors. It's a superintendent. It's all of those sorts of things. It becomes, in and of itself, its own business. A fourth question we ought to ask is, who is actually doing the work? And this is an important idea. These institutions are doing the work, right? Churches send them money, and then these institutions dole it out as they see fit and do the work. The church isn't doing the work. The group, the institution is the one that's doing the work. Now, is that the Lord's plan for the church? In Ephesians chapter 3, it talks about the church, and it says, for one thing, at verse 10, that the manifold wisdom of God might be made known by the church. You might think about that. But then in verse 21 it says, to him be glory in the church by Jesus Christ to all generations forever and ever. Amen. Right? God is glorified in the church. He's not glorified in a man-made institution. He's glorified in the church that Jesus built and in no other body. Right? And these institutions, they are not the church. Hope you enjoyed this study. If you have any questions, leave them down below. God bless you. We'll hope to see you Monday morning.